Meet Jesse. Jesse brings in an average of $14,000 per week in online income, even though she has to take care of her 2 kids at home. And this is Trevor. He makes over $1,250 in 35 minutes while he takes his dog out for a walk. And Antonio? He told me he earned over $8,500 in just 6 days while being on a vacation with his wife. And you know what? These 3 people never believed that making money on the internet was possible until they came across this exact same presentation that you're watching right now. Hi, my name is David Miller. And in the next 2 minutes and 16 seconds, what you're going to discover is going to change your life. I'm going to show you how you can gain access to a secret system that allows ordinary people just like you to pull in profits like this. In the month of May, I made $306,947.70. And the month before that, I made $255,104.11. And in March, I made $254,961.80. Now, if you take a closer look, I'm actually making consistently over $200,000 month after month, just like clockwork. And in fact, for the past 12 months, I was able to generate over $2 million on the internet using the exact same system that I'm going to reveal to you in just a moment. Now, I've done everything in my power to make sure this video doesn't get to the wrong people. So, if you're watching this video, you've been specially chosen. And this is because I heard that you're interested in making extra money and creating a better life for yourself. That's why I chose you to take advantage of this unique opportunity. So, please pay close attention as I'm about to explain how you can start making $1,000, $2,000, or even $5,000 starting this week. But first, here's what I need you to do. Close the door and turn up the speakers. Remove all distractions such as Facebook and Twitter. And watch this video all the way till the very end. Because by the end of the video, you can be like Kim Detry, who made $587.52 online despite having 0 experience.
I love this. The first day I already made $859.52. And right now I'm on track to make over $5,000 this week. I didn't think it would be this easy. I'm totally shocked. All you need is 10 clicks and the cash flows in every single day.
Or Amy, who is currently making over $1,000 every day for just minutes of work.
Hello, my name is Amy, and I would like to say that this cash generating system saved my family. We were almost kicked out of our own home as we couldn't afford the rent. But now I'm making over $1,000 every day for just minutes of work. Thank you so much.
Or even Jack Becker, who has traveled to over 9 different countries and made over $300,000 after discovering my secret system.
At first, I was skeptical that it would be so easy to make money online, but that changed once I saw over $500 credited to my PayPal account within the very first day. Now, 6 months in, I've made over $300,000, traveled to 9 different countries, and finally quit my boring 9-to-5 job as an accountant. Now, I can really give my wife and 2 children the lifestyle they actually deserve. And all of this is due to David's proven system.
Let me tell you, this is nothing like you've ever seen or heard before. It has got nothing to do with multi-level marketing, Bitcoins, paid surveys, or Amazon. And definitely not some push-button scam that promises you thousands of dollars overnight. What you're about to gain access to in just a moment is a little-known online loophole that allows anyone to start generating cash legally and ethically. But before we get started, let me make something clear. I'm not an online marketing guru with a magic bullet of some ridiculous push-button software that tries to rob you of your hard-earned money. Like you, I despise those crooks. The truth is, I was just an average guy, perhaps a lot like you 5 years ago, or maybe a lot worse. I was a plumber, staying with my 5-year-old daughter Sally. As I wanted to give her a better life, I started looking for ways to make money online. Every single day, I was reading emails from gurus telling me to buy their brand new shiny programs and instant riches software. And I was buying almost everything they sold to me. Or should I say, lie to me. For example, a self-proclaimed expert promised me that I can make hundreds of dollars doing online surveys with his secret website. Yet after weeks and weeks of completing surveys, guess what I received? A whopping $3 in my bank account. Can you imagine how frustrated I was? I felt so terrible and disappointed with myself. Following all these gurus who are just a whole lot of garbage. Just when I thought that things couldn't get any worse, my ex-wife Linda came over and demanded that she will take care of my daughter Sally. She was convinced that I didn't have the financial capability to take care of Sally. Sadly, she was right. I couldn't even afford to pay for her school fees. My pay as a plumber wasn't enough, and not mentioning how much money I had wasted on those crappy courses and stupid push-button softwares. One evening, my daughter Sally came to me crying. "Daddy, I don't want to live with Mommy. I want to stay with you, please." My heart sank at that moment. I was disappointed with myself. Why can't I do more for Sally? Why did I mess up my life so badly that I even had to give up my own daughter? I told myself this was it. I have to change my life. Right here, right now. I can give up anything but my daughter Sally. I made a silent prayer, praying that someone out there is listening, someone who can help me out. I called out a promise to God that if I am able to succeed online, I will make it my life's work to help others make money too. And then something happened, like a God's calling, an answer to my prayers. You see, a few days later, while drinking in a bar, I met a guy who used to work for Google. Strangely enough, this ex-Google employee and insider shared with me a weird money-making loophole that taps into a hidden $7 billion gold mine on the internet. At first, I was skeptical. Could it be this easy to make money online? My mind started to create limiting beliefs. But deep down, I really wanted this to work. So, immediately when I reached home, I decided to take my chance on this secret insider loophole. My heart started pounding. My hands were sweating. I was excited. It took me about 15 minutes to set up and start leveraging on this weird loophole. I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing, but I decided to wait. And boom! Within the next hour, I made $47.90. At first, I thought it might be a fluke. Can this really be real? I asked myself. But then the sale came in again 2 hours later. This time, the number was bigger. It was $279.30. In fact, by the end of the day, I made $563.14. I couldn't believe my eyes. I actually started to make real money online for the very first time. Then I decided to record down every step that I've done and turn it into a system so that I can use this hidden loophole to generate cash online day after day. And in just 2 weeks, I was able to generate an amazing income of $28,000. To be honest, I was shocked because I've never made so much money in my life, even though I was working 10 times less. And from there, I realized that it doesn't take fancy softwares, huge investments, or technical expertise to make money online. In fact, you can make more money online without spending your precious time or money on any $1,000 money-making programs. Then, I decided it was time to keep my promise to God. I shared this online loophole with my Sunday Bible study class. Most people were skeptical, except for Joshua and Tiffany. They became my first few students, and within days, they started to make little streams of income. $50, $150, $300. Sooner before they knew it, they were making at least $2,000 every week, consistently. And from there, I knew I was onto something. In fact, those people who were skeptical previously contacted me for coaching. I went on to share my system with more people, and I decided to call my system Profit Genesis. I came up with this name because it's the new beginning of our financial life. Wait a minute, does Profit Genesis ring a bell? Yep. That's because you most probably have heard of how Profit Genesis helped over 3,500 ordinary people just like you and me make real money online. In fact, those internet millionaires or e-commerce experts you've seen online most probably got started from Profit Genesis. I'm really happy that my students are making thousands of dollars every week. But I knew I could do better. So I went on and invested over $170,000 on testing, tweaking, and refining the system. And Profit Genesis 2.0 was born. The single best system that's going to show you the fastest, easiest, and most reliable way to making money online. Profit Genesis 2.0 not only shows students how to build a steady online cash flow, but it actually does most of the hard work for them. In fact, all you need is just 3 steps. Step number 1, watch videos. Step number 2, follow simple instructions. Step number 3, start generating cash online. It won't take more than 15 minutes a day. It's simple. Imagine generating cash online every single day without fail, and seeing income like this in your accounts, week in, week out. All you need is a simple system to guide you through. And that's why I'm going to hand them to you, so you can put them to work in literally minutes. Profit Genesis will work for you even if you have 0 experience in making money online, a super busy schedule, been cheated by other make money opportunities, or even if you think you've tried everything. I'm here to tell you that this works, and you can start seeing serious cash much sooner than you can imagine. Best of all, once you have your Profit Genesis set up, you'll start making cash on complete autopilot, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Now, if you're frustrated that nothing you've tried before has worked, I completely understand. So was I. But once you know what I'm going to show you, making money becomes as easy as breathing. Here's what I mean. You don't have to worry about product development, inventory, or risk. In fact, you can get sales from selling thousands of products without even touching them. You don't even need to spend a boatload of money on things like website design or software. Heck, you need to know almost nothing technical at all, because I'll be sharing everything with you step by step. And all you'll need is to spend just a couple of minutes a day on this. And here's the thing. If you're frustrated or you flat out need cash fast right now, it's a clear indicator that you need Profit Genesis. Because by the time you finish Profit Genesis 2.0, you'll discover the most easiest way to start generating profits online. Here's what some of my students just shared with me.
Being a single mom of 2 small children, I always struggled to meet ends meet. And being a restaurant waitress didn't help at all. And then one day I met one of David's students, and he told me that in just 2 months he started making $10,000 in Profit Genesis. You know, in just 1 hour of administration work a day. And I was like, oh, okay, I gotta try that. So I gave it a try, and then it happened. In 2 months, I started making $10,000, and thanks to David, I can now afford a vacation for my family. I can pay my child's school fees. I can buy myself stuff. I can invest in stuff for myself, and I can do practically whatever I want to do because now I have the income coming in because of Profit Genesis. And it's all thanks to David.
I made more money in these last few months than my entire 15 years in my corporate job. It's so easy that it's insane. My only regret is that I didn't find this sooner. Now I can proudly say I'm a debt-free man. Thank you so much.
I started making 3 to 5 times more than my job just by working from home. So guess what? I quit my job. Yeah. So now I am working about an hour every day, and it gives me all the time in the world I need to spend with my daughter. It's all thanks to this amazing system.
Ready to get started? By now, you should realize that I'm providing you everything you need to succeed. We're not talking about an ebook containing secondhand information filled with rubbish. This is a proven system that is jam-packed full with my latest strategies that will help you start making money today. Let me ask you this. If you have a system that can help you generate passive income consistently, how much would that be worth to you? A one-time fee of $5,000? I'm sure you will agree with me that is a pretty good investment to live your dream lifestyle. Here's the thing. I'm not going to charge you $5,000. I'm not even charging you $3,000, nor $1,000. I could realistically charge $1,000 and people will still see the value in it and the results it will bring them. But remember, my promise to God was to get this into the hands of people who need to make money online. I understand that not everyone will have $1,000 to invest now, even if they want to. Therefore, for the next few days, I'm going to reduce the price of the system by more than 90%, as I really want to help you out. Act now, and everything is yours for one small investment of just $37. Yes, you heard that right. And I'm not insane. It's also a dream that I have to help ordinary people like you to generate enough money to live comfortably and free. You see, one of the main reasons for breakups, divorces, and crimes happening is due to the lack of money. And this is why I made a goal. I'm dedicated to helping at least 100,000 people to make an additional $5,000 every month online, consistently and steadily. With an additional $5,000 every month, how many relationships and families would be saved? How many more children would be able to get better education because now their families are finally able to afford the school fees? That's why I decided that I need to let as many people into Profit Genesis as possible. And I want you to join me in my goal to help 100,000 people to be financially free. So, fill in your details and click the Get Access Now to let me help you achieve your first $5,000 online. I can't wait for you to get the same kind of eye-popping results as all my current students of Profit Genesis 2.0 are getting. And it's for this very reason I'm giving you this special price. Now, be warned, because the longer you wait to get started on Profit Genesis system, the more cash you are actually losing out on. And right now, while you're watching this video, someone has already gotten access to Profit Genesis and made his first dollar online. So, click the Get Access button below and start profiting right away. And if you're unsure about making this investment, I would like to give you a 100% make money guarantee today. Look, if all the success stories and income proof didn't already give you peace of mind, I'm here to assure you that Profit Genesis will work for you. And I'm sure that you too can get the same results. You see, I created Profit Genesis to give you a simple, easy, and fast way to start making real money online. Leverage on Profit Genesis. Get it set up and start flipping your cash switch on right now. Watch the videos. Put these money-making techniques into action. Try them for 2 months. And if in 60 days you don't make back at least 10 times your money, or if you don't find it easy enough to start, let me know. And I will give you all your money back. No questions asked. And this is the confidence I have that you will succeed. So click the Access button now to make your first dollar online today. If you are still watching this video, I understand you're facing the most important decision of your life, and you have 2 options. Of course, you can close this page and choose to watch from the sidelines as other people make money with this extraordinary system, and pay 10, 20, or even 50 times more by working or trying to figure it out yourself. My system can help save you money right now. Let's not talk about the piling debts and bills that can't seem to go away if you continue what you have been doing. And this isn't what I want for you. Or you can choose to get your hands on the most powerful income-generating system and create a freedom lifestyle for yourself and even hand it down to your future generations, your children and your grandchildren. In fact, all you need to do is leave your name and email address in the form provided below this video to get started. Still here? If you're still watching, I bet that you have some questions. And that's okay. Here are the most common questions I get, and I would like to share my answers with you. I'm terrible with money and nothing I've ever tried works. Will this really work for me? Yes, we have hundreds of testimonials to prove it. No one has been worse with money than me, and I have personally used this system to generate well over $2 million starting from scratch. If this is so great, why have I never heard of it before? Simple. Because most common folks out there have never heard of it before, or even tried it, so they have no idea what it can really do. That's why nobody really talks about it, at least not from those gurus. They just want to keep the real money-making opportunities to themselves. I can tell you firsthand, though, that my students love this system because it can fatten up their bank accounts fast, literally in hours, and because it's reliable and effective when you know how to do it right. I might be one of the few that's finally willing to put this system into light and share it with ordinary people just like you. Once you try it, if you love it, by all means tell your friends about it. But I'd ask you to keep our specific techniques to yourself. They're just for us as Profit Genesis members. Now, let me answer what I call the elephant in the room. If this system is so profitable, why don't you keep it for yourself? Listen, I've already made tons of money using this system, and now I want to help ordinary folks like you who have also been looking to earn some passive income online. It always irked me when people tell me that it's not possible to make money on the internet, and the only ones getting rich are the gurus. That's why I'm on a mission to make Profit Genesis available to you. Imagine, what would you do with an extra $5,000 a week? Maybe you would like to travel to the exotic waterfalls in Croatia, or buy the car you've always wanted. Maybe you just pay off your debts and have a peace of mind. Whatever your goal is, it's possible with the help of Profit Genesis. Do yourself this favor. Just click the big Get Access button below. You'll open the door to one of the simplest and fastest ways to make a lot of real money very quickly with almost zero effort. And you'll have a lot of fun doing it. Here's the link below. When you click it, you commit to nothing. It just takes you to a page where you can find out how to get one of today's remaining slots. Enter your details on the form right now, and I'll see you on the inside.